What is up, guys? This is Max the Comics Inc. I am your host, Max, and this is going to be part one, I guess, of the video. And this is going to be my Justice League reaction. Now, my friend, normally I wanted to do this with Mbox One, do a collab, but they are currently on a Thanksgiving cruise with their family. But it's all fun. They really deserve it. They really work hard at school, so they deserve this break. So when they get back and they watch Justice League, I want to do a sit down with all of us together, maybe even some of their little nerd friends, and we can all have a discussion about it, about how the goods and the bads and how it works. So yeah, but this is going to be my immediate reaction because I want to get this out now. Everyone's talking about it now, so yeah, I gotta jump on that view train. So yeah, I gotta get those views. But yeah, basically this is not gonna be too spoilery intense because I know it has a bad Rotten Tomato score, and I know a lot of people are not going to see it like right now. Some people are waiting. I don't know. I didn't see it the first weekend it came out. I came to see it. I didn't see it the second weekend it came out. I saw it yesterday, and it was kind of up to me. Basically, I'm gonna go by the stories. Steppenwolf is trying to get these mother boxes, and when he makes all these mother boxes, so it basically turns the world to shit. That's basically the plot of Justice League. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. He cannot get the MacGuffins, or bad things will happen. Yeah, so it's basically getting the team together, and of course, most people are like, except for Barry Allen, people thought Ezra Miller was. Some people loved Ezra Miller, some people hated Ezra Miller. Some of them were like, he's terrible as the Flash because Barry Allen is not that annoying. Some people were like, he is great. He is so comedic. He really balances out, all the broody Batman and Aquaman. Aquaman, basically was, everyone thought it was gonna be a dude bro, but he actually had a little bit of depth to him. Um, and then he had a little bit of a weird southern accent. Not in this one scene where he was telling the truth. It kind of sounded like, I don't know. It kind of sounded like, it reminded me of a weird episode of Zach and Cody where their weird friend Bob was like, "God, you're beautiful. Oh, God, you're beautiful." It was like a pure weird lustful 12-year-old thing. He was sitting the way he said it. He was when he was sitting. He was like, "Damn, you're beautiful. I know, Atlanteans and Amazons went to war, but God, you're beautiful, beautiful." He said it like that, and I was like, "Ugh, that's so ugh." But yeah, I loved Aquaman. He's pretty cool. I mean, we need to have a discussion about his being underwater and how they're going to speak underwater, and if this movie is going to take place underwater, because the underwater scenes were not that impressive to me. I mean, it makes sense here they're underwater, but how do they communicate? Is it going to just a telepathic thing? Because the mirror has to make a bubble. People did not like those mirror effects either. Those the way she did. People were like, that's not how mirror does it. It looks like she just did bubbles in the water. Nothing happened. But if they have to like make a bubble every time they speak, that's gonna be a little extra. So they need to. I'm with Grace Helbig on Beyond the Trailer. Link to Beyond the Trailer's reviews because her reviews are fire. So yeah, they need to have it. They need to fix that. Henry Cavill's face in this movie. I was not feeling it when I get there. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with his face? Was he not in this movie? Did they just CGI him in? What is happening? But basically, when I watch other people's reviews, they explained that there was something, he had to wear a mustache because he's a villain in the Mission Impossible movie. He couldn't shave it because of his contractual obligations. He had to make that money. So yeah. So he had to keep the mustache on. So it was like, you're gonna have to edit it out in post production. That's what they did. So yeah, I'm having a cramp. But I if you watch Flaming Sharks reactions, he had a cramp doing his Ruby Volume 4 soundtrack reaction. It's funny, but my cramp is like in my digestive system right now, so I'm waiting for it to pass. But that is a TMI. Anyway, so this Justice League thing. Yeah, basically, Superman was, when he came back, he was kind of had a new personality. His suit was brighter. He was a lighter person. Death did him well. Oh my God, you could say. So that's cool. Basically, yeah, I like how they handled Superman. He was kind of cool. I liked him. Wonder Woman. I did not like Wonder Woman. I mean, I liked Wonder Woman. She was a great character. She was the heart of the team when she was supposed to be in the comics. But I didn't like her power level. She seemed really weak. Especially against Superman. They do kind of have a little encounter. Minor spoilers. I'm sorry. They do have a little encounter, and she just on the comics, it is established that Superman is a little bit more strong, a little bit more powerful than Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman was always super. If Wonder Woman does not beat Superman, she is super, super close Like she's super, 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 super. Like it's only by the smallest decimal that Superman ever beats Wonder Woman. So yeah, not even the lasso of truth could like restrain him, and Wonder Woman. He's supposed to be vulnerable to magic. The lasso of truth is magic, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, Wonder Woman, you need to step it up. It's been like what, like 70 something years since Wonder Woman won. You need to up your power level. She basically was a little more stronger than the Amazons on Themyscira. But she needs to have a little bit more lightning. Like, let her fly. Why is she doing all these high jumps? She needs to fly. She needs to fly with Superman. But anyway, yeah, Lois Lane was in this movie. She did a good job. Mira did a good job. I I see this. I'm gonna give this movie a 78, 79. A C or a B. A 79 or an 80. Because it did most of what I wanted. It was really cool. I'm not gonna act like I did enjoy this. I had a really fun time with this movie. I pretty much enjoyed it. I'm pretty much able to look over a lot of the flaws. I think Rotten Tomatoes is being a little too harsh, but it did kind of, you could tell it was kind of a Frankenstein movie. That they had a lot of stuff they were chopping up. Some of it was Whedon, some of it was Schneider. It was kind of a mess, but at the same time, it was an enjoyable mess. I enjoyed it. Cyborg was pretty cool. I didn't think I was gonna like Cyborg. I thought it would be pretty boring, but he was pretty integral to the story, so it was pretty cool. Aquaman, basically, I mean, I didn't love him, but I didn't hate him either. He's nice, he's nice to look at, basically. Um, and yeah, he has the next movie, so I can judge him more there. Um, yeah, I think it's nice to see the Amazons. We got to see Green Lantern, not Green Lantern Ninja, but we got to see some Lantern teas during the backstory battle or whatever, which wasn't, and even but whatever. But yeah, um, they worked as a team together really well. Even when they fought, you know how it's the movies when they fight. Some people go on, they like leave, and then they're all by themselves, and there's like a music, a montage with them. So they didn't do that. Andre Black Nerd also pointed that out, which is really cool of him. Cause well, smart. Go check out Black Nerd too. This is like all of my reviewing. They're like the review gods. People I look up to as a reviewer. So you should really I really should not be, sending I only have 25 subscribers, so I should not be sending the few people who do watch my videos to bigger medias. I should not be doing that, but they're so good, they deserve it. But yeah. So that's pretty much how I thought about characters. The Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf was Steppenwolf said it was mediocre, but when he first, he was a menacing presence. I mean, he was when he was introduced, but by the end of the movie, he wasn't that scary. There was not too many mentions. We're to spoiler territory by now. If you're still watching and you haven't seen it, I'm so sorry. But these are minor spoilers. I'm sorry, but this is how I felt. I mean, you can leave. I'm sorry, but don't. We're in spoiler territory now, basically. But yeah, Steppenwolf's not that scary by the end. Basically, kind of goes down a little bit, especially when Superman's there. But you can kind of tell if like Superman had been there the whole time, Steppenwolf would not have been as big of a threat. But I do not like that because at least Wonder Woman should. We need to talk about Wonder Woman and her power set and how like it was ridiculous in this movie. Like she was so underpowered. But yeah, Superman should be vulnerable to the magic sword and the magic shield and the magic lasso of truth. Okay, Aquaman and his trident should pose some threat. Aquaman punched Superman across the freaking ocean in the comics. Oof, oof. I need to work on you need to work on your abilities, DC. You need to work on it. You got 79.9, which is basically an 80, but I'm being really petty today. So yeah, that was Justice League. I liked it. I was enjoying the movie. I had a good time. If for people who are going to like, I was going to like it regardless. I mean, if it had been super, 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 super bad, I wouldn't be able to deny it. But if it's 79 or 80, I can say it was a good movie. I had a good time. If you love, especially if you love comic books, if you love these movies, if you love the characters, if you love Bruce Timm's Justice League, you're probably gonna like this. Even though it was not as good as Bruce Timm's Justice League. If they had done the storyline from the first Bruce Timm movie, from the first Bruce Timm episode was like a 3-2-parter when it was a Martian invasion. They'd done Martian Manhunter. Oh, but that would have been so cool. But yeah, anyway, this has been Maxwell Comics Inc. I am your host, Maxwell, with the power to protect you. Bye. Yeah, we're gonna go say bye for real. Bye.